Dilip. Dilip Mukerjea is an author. He calls himself LIFE. LIFE is an acronym for leadership, innovation, fellowship, and entrepreneurship. And he is a deep consultant on this. Dilip initially trained as a marine engineer, where he secured first place in the UK for 1979 final exams in this field, winning 2 internationally acclaimed awards for securing the top marks in all subjects. But he's gone way beyond this. Talking to him just a minute ago, I also realized that he helps women in Bareilly learn martial arts and defend themselves. So he is really a multifaceted personality. He's most well known for authoring many books such as Brain Children, Unleashing Genius, Brain Force, Surfing the Intellect, and many more. He's at the helm of Braindancing International for over 23 years. Before inviting him on the stage, I would like you all to please look into the delegate kit that you've all been given. There is a booklet on braindancing, and there are sheets at the back which you will be using for this workshop. So now I'd really like to invite Dilip over to the stage, and I'm sure you will have a fantastic scintillation session with him. Dilip, please.
Microphone. Hello. Can you hear me at the back? Don't depend on technology. The microphone is corrupted. Thank you. Hello. Okay. I think a round of applause for Atul and Narendra, who spoke before me, because they have prepared the ground and they have very graciously come over here. So thank you, and I've learned a lot from you on what to do and what not to do in life. I want to make a contract with you people. Obviously you're here for the business of ideas. So you've got to repeat after me. I'm cooking this up as I stand here. You have to physically replicate what I'm going to show you. So it's a pledge, it's a contract, it's a promise between us. So you got to do. I promise to have an open mind. Come on. Goodness me, you people are goldfish or something. 2 or 3 people are, I promise to have an open mind. The rest of you are like fish. Your mouth are opening and closing, no sound. The whole room should reverberate with your voices. I promise to have an open mind. Yes, use your body language. Your memory will go up more than any computer can. I promise to have large ideas. I promise to have many ideas. I promise to have funny ideas. I promise to have wild ideas. I promise to break the rules. And I promise to look around in all directions whilst getting my ideas. Round of applause for all of you. As a matter of principle, I never prepare a presentation. But I had prepared material for you people here due to the irrepressible, relentless persistence of a man called Srikant. I don't know where he is, but you know, he's been a nemesis over the last 6 to 8 weeks, and happily so. So that's why I'm standing over here. Now, at the back of your booklets, you've all got these booklets, tear out a page of paper, blank sheet of paper, tear it out. And can I have 2 or 3 blank sheets of paper, please? Devika, would you have any spare? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, a few sheets. Yeah, thank you. All right, at the back of your A4 booklet, you may have blank sheets, or you could have this at your table. Now, you have to look at me and follow exactly what I show you. I want you to hold the paper up, and I want you to crush the paper. And when I say the next word, I want you to act it out. Throw! Throw! Very well done. You people are not bad. You're hopeless. Just a little while ago, I made you indulge in a contract with me. And the final one was, I promised to look in all directions. And all of you threw straight, one direction. Do you have any chance in life going forward? 100% sure. A machine is going to make you obsolete. This afternoon, you're going to have machine learning. It'll be machine burning. You have no chance like this. From now on, I want you to be able to catch what I'm going to give you, because this is going to be very fast-paced and intensive. I want you to take away real-time, live, very powerful techniques which are playful. Play power is more important than power play. So we'll be playing during these 2.5 hours that we are together. All right, but first, I want to lay the groundwork for something. You see, Atul and Narendra were talking about different things. And some of them I will address over here, because I have the greatest respect for what they've accomplished in life, and I'm sure that you would want to emulate them. But one of the things they ended their presentation was the monetization of your products, right? And they talked earlier about what makes a winning product, etc. And then they talked about AI, etc. Let me just address that briefly, because it was not on my agenda, but I'm showing you how a speech can be created live from the raw materials of what's floating around. You see, the whole idea, India is full of smart people. You are smart people filling up this room. But the idea, the question, the real theme is not how smart you are. It's how are you smart. And this is the dumbing down of India that I'm fighting against. Because there are no learning systems, there are only mugging systems. And so you can mug up your processes, and you can mug up your sequences and your programs, and you can come up with a template which you can be reproductively putting out into the market. The idea is not to be reproductive, it is to be productive. That is why I'm saying what I'm saying. The other thing was AI. I presume what was meant by AI, please correct me if I'm wrong, was artificial intelligence. Is that what you meant? Okay. Well, with all due respect, from where the expression originated, it is the stupidest term on the planet. Because AI, artificial intelligence, I know what it means, I know what it represents. It's an oxymoron, it's a contradiction in terms. Intelligence is not artificial, and what is artificial is not intelligent. How would you like your lover to tell you, I love you artificially? You wouldn't, right? You want it real. This is a country of real reality. Our ancestry goes back many millennia. So I'm opposed to that also. The other thing is that about a product, which product? There's so many products on display outside. I see these stalls, and then there's going to be a competition, and you've got these judges, and you've got all the wealth and wisdom of the human brain coming out over there, and you are here to benefit from that. My point to you is just a simple question. What is the simplest, most powerful product in the world? Through all the ages, no matter about the evolution of civilization, what is the most powerful product? Yes, it's the human brain. Did you get an instruction manual in school for that? No. You were asked to use your brain. Did the teacher know how to use his or her brain? No. They all came up through a system of mugging. The most powerful product in the world is the human brain, and what was put up on the screen earlier about deep product, deep thinking, all of that comes from the most shallow product in the world, the less than 1 millimeter thick neocortex of the human brain, with which we get our ideas and we process our thoughts and sequences. We need a new vocabulary. We need fresh editions of consciousness. You can imagine, I have no script. I don't use a teleprompter. I'm reacting viscerally to the status quo that has no status. I believe vehemently, deep in the core of my soul, without ego, that India can once again become the learning capital of the world. I truly believe that. Because we have such smart people here. But once again, the question is not how smart you are, the question is how are you smart. Now, something I was tracking on the internet, I saw this, wow. IT industry slows, Indian companies ready for large layoffs. Now, whether this is true or not, it came out in the press. I know one thing for sure. Most graduates are unemployable today. They got the degrees, but the degree of unemployability embedded in their degrees is very high. My objective for you is you cannot, and your employer cannot, guarantee lifelong employment for you. They cannot. They would be lying if they said that they will employ you for life. But you, by being creative and innovative, can guarantee lifelong employability. There's a big difference, employment to employability. So your EQ extends to employability quotient, which is what I want to give you a taste of in a taste of Braindancing today. How can you think? Because the world's biggest problem right now is not global warming. It is not water shortage. It is not poverty. It is not terrorism. It is the inability to think clearly. And clear thinking is not taught in our schools or colleges or workplaces. It is built on hope. I hope I get a good idea. I'm waiting for inspiration. I hope. If hope is the only thing you have, you are hopeless. Take it from me. So you need to learn how to be creative, how to be innovative, etc. Now, some of what I will do will probably be on a graphics tablet, but due to the layout of this room, I'm going to face you as much as I can, then go in your midst and mingle with you. The cameraman will probably get traumatized by my movements, but what I want you to understand is that you have to be able to take away solid stuff from here. So you have to catch me in the course of my delivery in case you have questions or disagreements. It's okay. So I want you in the IT industry and every other industry to have lifelong employability. Your degree does not matter. Many other people have the same degree as you. It's what are you doing with your degree, right? And this is a new way of thinking. If your CV right now is gold-studded, diamond-plated, and says that you're the smartest guy on the planet, whatever, but it misses creativity and innovation and entrepreneurship and invention, then you are not bad, you're hopeless. You are irrelevant. You have become obsolete, because then if you are a member of the Fortune 500 companies, you are one of the Miss Fortune 500. Can you understand that? You are going to be a victim, not a victor. And I am attacking the status quo on your behalf, because you're good people, intelligent people, and you deserve the evolution of a destiny where you are successful and not successfuls. You understand that? So we live in a world of integrated circuits and disintegrated lives. So many IT people are miserable. Their shoulders are curved. Then they stoop down towards their knees. Their jawlines are pointing towards their ankles. It's not because they're bad looking or something. They're under stress and distress. There is no joy. Why not? Why can't you build an app to make people happy, joyous, pleasured, right, in bliss every day? I never saw any IT character come up with that sort of an app, right? Most apps, as was so presciently said earlier before my presentation, if they last 18 months, that's something. whether it's a game or whatever else. Wow, are you going to live just for 18 months? Right. You need an app for your destiny. For that, you need to do something about it. You have to create. No other choice. So are we an endangered species? Is a microchip waiting to make us obsolete? Think about that. Microchips are making middle management obsolete. Doctors and lawyers are terrified. Accountants are terrified because software is making them obsolete. I want your wetware, your brainware in action. Remember this, I'm laying the foundation because after this we're going to do a lot of techniques and you people have to create stuff. So whenever things are changing fast, what people already know becomes obsolete. So many people come from a perspective of, I know. Actually, they don't know. They know about, but they don't know. Knowing is a minute-by-minute, second-by-second process on a daily basis. If you do not do that, the human brain will sabotage you because the brain forgets 80% of what we've just learned in 24 hours. 99% in 2 weeks. So how much do you really know? How much do I really know? If I don't work at it, it'll work on me and finish me off. So the most valuable product in the world, as I said, is the human brain. Then it can bulldoze through barriers. You will notice I've done a lot of drawings and things like that, and afterwards there are posters outside for you to study. I purposely asked them not to put the posters outside in advance, otherwise you would cheat. So, are you making products that you can sell or selling products that you can make? There's a big distinction. Just to make a fascinating product is not a problem. Japan is full of something known as chindogu. Chindogu products are useless. Not because they are bad, it's because nobody is buying them. That's all, but they are fascinating, right? So we will come to the point when we come into techniques, what creates a winning product? Then, are you making better products or are you making a product better? The world can't survive on continuous improvement. You have to have breakthrough innovation. So continuous improvement was the quality system legacy to us. We have to move on. Now, I will sit over here and just show you for 2 minutes some points. Okay? Self-renewal. I'm asking you to consider self-renewal for yourself. Can you see? Self-renewal means you want stability and you want innovation. Now, let's just call stability S and innovation I. Okay? Now, if we look at the situation, we need both. But stability minus innovation equals stagnation. Innovation minus stability equals anarchy. No point giving mantras in companies about these unless you have both. Now, the next thing is that all the time I'm addressing what was already addressed earlier, but in a different way. In order to have a winning product, we have to know what is the product a result of. There are only two things in life: information and energy. Let's call that E, let's call that I. Information minus energy equals powerlessness. Energy minus information equals purposelessness. We need both. Now, how many of your products are designed with these natural qualities of the human consciousness? You have to be able to take stability and innovation, information and energy, and put it into simple equations that are prescriptions for our lives. Then when you design a product, you're designing from a driving force from deep inside your conscious, because it's addressing a primal human need. All right, now, how to go about it though? How do we build expertise? What is the most powerful force in the cosmos? Can you tell me? What is the most powerful force in the cosmos? Wow, silence. Huh? Life? Light. Light. Do you know many people going through lives with no light? Only darkness. So they missed out on that. Okay, but it's not a bad answer, because the chances of light coming in our lives is 1 to the power of 10 to the power minus 18, right? We are so lucky that we got light, so we can see. But I would say no, that is not the most powerful force in the cosmos. Sorry, gravity. You must be a student of Einstein's, and I bow before you. Gravity is, let's take it for granted. It's here. That's why we are falling in love, because of gravity. Right? Your power of thinking? No, I would disagree with you. The most powerful force in the cosmos is imagination. Is imagination. You have enough people going to the colleges and thinking and thinking and thinking, and then they are sinking and sinking and sinking, and they get their degrees, and then they get their PhDs and whatever. And I taught so many of them, but not one of them was using their imagination like a child does. You have to be childlike, not childish, right? Now, some of you may go back to what was proclaimed earlier about money, the monetization of your product. And then you have a business model and a business plan, and you roll this out, and you look for an ROI. What is this ROI? Oof, deathly silence. This is like a graveyard. ROI, return on investment. Yeah, that's what they taught you in college, right? All mumbo-jumbo rubbish. That is textbook mugging garbage. ROI is return on imagination. ROI is return on innovation. ROI is also return on intuition. Then for free you will get return on investment. This is not some esoteric mumbo-jumbo stuff. Now, before we go into techniques, I will give you a secret formula for monetization, which is legal. So you won't go to jail for that. And because we are in India, you can relate to it. So, everybody put your hands out like this. And this is Dilip's daily mantra. Hey man, tell your girlfriend that you love her. It's okay, put your phone away. Right, now put both hands out. Both hands out like this. Yeah, fingers joined together. Okay, all of you at the back, can you see? Okay, you have to repeat after me. Okay, as I say it, you got to go for it. Money is coming. Every day, morning, evening, you do this. Dilip's money is coming mantra. It will come like gravity. It is a force. It will come, right? Okay, so the most powerful force in the cosmos is imagination. So this is return on imagination. Then you will get your money. All right, now, let's go to techniques, okay? You see, the new mandate is superpreneurship. One of the things that I never heard anybody mention, but the world's press, I've been traveling around the world since I was 1 year old, and I hear different buzzwords. And one of the things that Devika said that I pursue in life, LIFE, leadership, innovation, fellowship, entrepreneurship, right? Now, entrepreneurship, the average person doesn't know the meaning of entrepreneurship, even though there must be entrepreneurs in this room, right? Can anybody volunteer what's the meaning of entrepreneurship? Ability to take risks. It could also be a madman. That is the behavior of the entrepreneur. Get your vocabulary straight. When you want the meaning of a word, go to the root, go to the source. What's the meaning of entrepreneurship? Anybody, go ahead. Wrong answers are welcome. Well, good thinking, wrong answer. Right. You can have somebody who's the chief minister, right? And he says, I'm the leader. He's not a leader, he's a misleader if he's not leading properly. Just being geographically in that position doesn't make you that person, right? Entrepreneurship. Entrepreneur comes from the French word, entrepreneur. Entre means to enter. Preneur, they can be broken down in two ways. One is prendre, to enter and take. Prendre is to take. To enter and take the opportunity from the market and get yourself into prominence so that you're in the lead. But the second meaning is even deeper. Entre, to enter, and preneur is broken into two, pre and ne. Pre means in advance. Ne is the neuron, the human brain. Enter in advance the brain of your prospective customer and get that guy to come to you. This is what Steve Jobs used to do, right? The true entrepreneur. Or Virgin Atlantic, Sir Richard Branson, Microsoft, Bill Gates. But the true wildcat in that pantheon would be Steve Jobs. Now, we are going into a consciousness, a new consciousness of multipreneurship. I do a program on many different topics, and one of them is superpreneurship, right? Where you have a multiplicity of entrepreneurial challenges that you can address. Do you know that it is possible just in this room within an hour or two to get millions of ideas? Millions, not thousands, millions. There are ways to do that. So you need to have a baseline for that. Now, you have to quickly, in 30 seconds, discuss, or 1 minute, discuss at your tables and give me the answers and shout out. Men are like, this is in honor of women, so you can make fun of us. Men are like mascara. Why? Men are like government bonds. Why? Etc. Discuss. Quickly discuss, write down. Let me see what you get. My water. There's no echo. Very good. And now the light is better. Oof. I'm laying the groundwork for you to go into advanced innovation products. Your time is up. 1 minute gone. Men are like mascara. Why? Can any man answer that? Yes. Oh, lady, go ahead. Government bonds. Okay. High heels. Wow, you women are vicious. No man stands a chance against you. Amen. You vastly outnumber the women, but you're the weaker sex. Me too.